Today's subscription spot, we are having a look at the Dinosaur Dracula subscription box for the month of September. Want to have some really cool retro items delivered to your house every single month? Click the link down below and subscribe to the Dinosaur Dracula monthly subscription box. A little late on getting this reviewed, but we're going to get our knife, get the September box cut open, and find out what we got inside for September. A little bit of tape on the front. Let's not also forget the little tape on the sides. We'll remedy that quickly. And let's see what we got in store for us for September. We have the Dinosaur Dracula sticker, now sporting a Dracula costume. That's very cool. Also got a Frankenstein's mummy sticker. I'm hoping we're going to get some themed items in here. Now granted, it's still September technically, but we're looking at these now in October. Play and activity stickers. Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters. 5 packs of album stickers, a total of 30 stickers, help complete your collection. I don't think I had the Slimer and the Ghostbusters sticker album, but I certainly had the Real Ghostbusters sticker album. Am I the only guy that always did this? I bought the album, and you can like rhyme off any number of them. There was Transformers. Transformers was one of my favorites. Real Ghostbusters. There was G.I. Joe. And I also had, and I draw an absolute blank, wrestling. It was the rock and roll wrestling, the Hulk Hogan cartoon. And I always bought the album with the intent that I was going to get a lot of stickers and fill the albums out. I never did. I got about halfway through each one of them. And I just never ended up getting the rest of the albums completed. That always was disappointing. But there were the one thing that was fun to trade with friends. Let's say friend A had sticker 1 and I had sticker 4. I could swap them out, and you know, we could hopefully, between the two of us or 3 of us, we could complete the whole the whole album. We got 127, which doesn't really look like much. It's half a guy's face. I feel like he was pursuing Slimer in the cartoon. We got this again. This is number 126. This I thought was the end of this, but obviously it's not. And again, just some random stickers. These were fun because there was glasses that you could look at it and you'd be able to see the whole image. Slimer 100. I suppose it's irrelevant for me to be opening these now because I don't technically have the album to put them in. Cue segue of me bringing in the album, but no, I'm sorry, I don't have the album. But we're going to look at some of the stickers nonetheless. There's part of Slimer. I also see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. The containment unit. Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters was definitely more geared towards kids. And I know that's rather strange, really, all things considered, because the Real Ghostbusters was a cartoon anyways. But Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters definitely felt a little more kiddie-ish. There's a couple of the stickers there. We've got, again, another 3-dimensional image. These are all weirdly taped together. I don't like, somehow the pack, sealed bag was not enough to keep everything contained, but I guess that was just the easiest thing to do back then. This makes me very nostalgic for wishing I had the album. Oh, I wish I had the album. There's Slimer dressed as a woman, apparently. Slimer, and then I think that's Peter Venkman. You can kind of see how it was much more kiddier than the original Real Ghostbusters. Not my thing, really. Slimer, and we got Slimer. I remember her. I can't remember her name though. Doesn't really say. So save these stickers on your Diamond sticker album if you already have the sticker. Trade it with a friend for the one you need, which is what I did. 1984, by the way. It says 1984, 1988, which I guess were the 2 movies respectively. Club Sleaze. That doesn't sound like a place I want to go to. And again, excuse me, another Slimer sticker. We got 2 more stickers to go, and then of course we're going to look at the other things as well. Excuse me. I think Spot's got a frog in his throat right now. That may or may not be something that people even say anymore. That's a really old saying. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. These stickers are really weird because they're continuations. It's basically like the same scene, but just a progression of it. Like, I don't know if I would, want to go through, scene, 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 scene. And it's basically just like 1 second after the other. But anyways, I remember this little cat guy. He was always a pain. Slimer. Peter Venkman. Oh boy. Again, not quite looking like Peter from the original Real Ghostbusters. Slimer with a giant racket. There's Slimer once again. One more pack. And then we will resume with the rest of the unboxing. And put that to the side. Tennis racket, which again, looks like that's precursing Slimer taking the racket and hitting the giant wrecking ball. There's a part of a scene there. This scene looks like it would be kind of cool if, again, if I had the entire sticker. Another 3-dimensional sticker. There's not Slimer, but another ghost being sucked into the actual containment unit. And Slimer, which actually is a duplicate to this. So if Ricky and I, this is the imaginary friend I'm using for this scenario, if Ricky and I had the same, if I had the same sticker and Ricky had something I needed, swap. And then he'd have something he maybe didn't have. I could have something that I didn't have. Oh, cool, what is this? Speaking of Ghostbusters, speaking also of Halloween, it looks like this is some fast food premiums. And there's Egon. And on the back, it says Columbia, I think 1980. It's hard to actually make it out because it's so small. Little PVC statue of Egon. Now from the Real Ghostbusters, there's Slimer with purple eyes. Maybe I can make out this one a little bit better. No, I cannot. I can't tell if this was actually a food premium because normally it would say the premium on it. A little Slimer and another Slimer there. That's cool. I'm going to keep these and put them out for Halloween, which is coming up very soon. Got some chips. Dipsy Doodles. Original wavy corn chips. I've never heard of these. From Wise since 1921. Don't worry, these aren't from 1921. I don't feel as if the bag would be foil like this. I feel like it would be in like a bag, like a paper bag. It's one of the chips. It doesn't say a flavor, so I guess these are just original wavy chips. Let's give it a try, see if they're any good. Not bad. It basically tastes like an unflavored. Oh, if you wonder what that shadow is, it's just from the tissue paper. It basically tastes like an unflavored tortilla chip. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Not bad. Put that right there. We also got. Now this brings back memories. I remember having these. These were trading card treats from Impel, but they were part of a safety campaign. And I went to a flea market. This is actually a true story. I wouldn't kid around when it comes to something like this. I went to a flea market and I found a guy that was selling these, and there was maybe, he had like a big bin of trading cards, and they were all basically like sealed cards like this. And I thought I had picked up most of these, but they weren't specifically, like I think that is Marvel Series 1, Marvel Universe Series 1 She-Hulk, but they have a Kids Safe campaign down below, and the borders were a little bit different. And I don't have them anymore, sadly, but I had a binder of all of these specific cards where they were very different from other cards. And all my friends had no idea what I was talking about. I'd say, oh, I have these Safe Kids cards, and everybody's like, I don't know what you're talking about. That might be verbatim what they said. I don't know what you're talking about. Now they do know what I'm talking. Well, I don't stay in touch with them now, but little trading card treats. I think they probably were included with cereal, maybe some other way to get the cards. But I thought I had all of them. Maybe I don't. But kind of cool. We've got the Dino Drax Death Bag, which consists of, says, do not open this bag ever. It is, in fact, a portal to Dimension of Torment. So long as this bag remains sealed, you'll be safe. Well, I think for that sake, That's something I'm not going to throw caution to the wind. I think I might just keep it safe. Just sealed, just to be on the safe side. I don't need any vexing or curse put on me. It looks like it's got some vampire teeth. There's a single finger, and then there's 2 cockroaches. Just going to leave it be. Again, don't pull on Superman's cape, as they say in the song. Don't tempt fate like that. We have the Blair Witch Project trading cards. Look for special foil inserts. And I also see... oh, there's a magnet too. Oh, I like that. You know how I feel when it comes to magnets. I'm really going to make use of these. Blair Witch magnet. Going back to the Blair Witch cards, though. You ever see there's some movies out there that come with, you know, they have their own trading card line, and you kind of think to yourself, I don't know. Kind of like that for Blair Witch. Blair Witch was a good movie, but I don't know if I would have said after immediately seeing the movie, hey, I wish there were trading cards made for Blair Witch. Because basically what you would be getting is a whole bunch of found footage in the way of a trading card. And we have a trading card of the woods. And we have a trading card of something. Maybe somebody running? I can't tell. On the back it just says the woods. Attacked. The muffled laughter of little children awakened the terrified filmmakers. Reflexively turning on their camera, they huddled into the tent, Heather quickly pulling on her pants. Then suddenly the entire tent around them began to shake violently. All 3 occupants took flight, running headlong into the woods. Somehow regrouping, they eventually calmed themselves down, turned out their camera lights, and waited anxiously for morning to come. And we have a illustration from the book. Eileen Trickiel, August 1825. Well, I won't read it, but basically there it is right there. The Blair Witch. And we've got some artifacts. Oh, I did have that the right way. Artifacts. These are all kind of stuck together over the course of time. There's one of the filmmakers. Mike. Does it say his last name? Offered Mike's brother Tom Williams in a filmed interview. We've got the editing lab, which looks very dated by today's standards. And then we have, who's this one? Loken Johnson. 1971 TV interview. Again, trading cards based on Blair Witch, not really sure. Movie was decent enough, but I don't know, just back then. Dino Drag Specimen number 14, Universal Monsters Monster Cap from 1994. Oh, I actually had these. In fact, I think Spot did a review of these. A Spooky Spot, yes I did. Remember this? Spooky Spot, I want to say like 2013, 2014. Maybe even before that. Slammer Whammers. Official Universal Monsters Slammer Whammers. Kind of the precursor to Pogs. I think these are like before Pogs. 1994. There's a specimen for you from the time capsule. We also have ourselves a Dino Drac sticker, which corresponds with the sticker that's on the back flap there. Airheads. This is White Mystery. A little did you know, when I was in public school, this is actually another true story. I'm just filling this review with true stories. But another true story for you. When I was in public school, my nickname, a lot of people would call me Airhead. I guess based on my name. I thought it was kind of mean, to be honest, but Airhead, that was actually my nickname back in public school. It's white, of course, and I don't know the flavor of it, but let's give it a try. It kind of tastes like watermelon. Yes, in fact, the more I try it, it is watermelon. And I don't know, it's a White Mystery. I don't know if every white mystery would end up tasting like watermelon, or depending on what packages you would get, they would be different flavors. There's the white mystery. Mystery has been solved, at least my pack has. We also have, let's see what else we got in here. A flyer. Dino Drac Fun Pack Newsletter Spooky September 2015 edition. Telling you exactly what's inside. It says included, oh here we go. Included is a rare vintage set of foreign real Ghostbusters figures. Each bag contains 3 minifigures made by a company called Yolanda. How cool. And they pair nicely with the sealed strip of Slimer stickers also included. We also have the Blair Witch stuff, card pack and magnets, the Death Bag and candy, and a package of Monster Comics, Marvel Comics, Marvel Comics, trading card treats, and a mini poster and Universal Monster Pog and a bag of chips. And finally, inside what ended up being yet another fantastic Dino Drac subscription box, we have the Dino Drag September 2015. And someone's wearing it. This is my Halloween costume. That's very, very clever. A little postcard artwork. If you guys are interested in having all of this, I really love the Slimers. That's so cool. If you guys are interested in having all of this delivered to your house every single month, you can click the link down below and subscribe to Dinosaur Dracula. Today's subscription box, we're looking at the Dino Drac subscription box for September. Not quite Halloween, but still we got some ghost-themed items. Certainly stay tuned though, guys. Spot's going to have more fun, fantastic subscription boxes heading your way as we have a look at other items that can come to your house every single month. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.